Seterusnya, Indonesia perlu bersedia menerima langkah perit memulihkan kedudukan akaun semasa yang mencatatkan defisit sekitar 24 ke 25 bilion dolar pada masa ini. Menurut Pengarah Urusan Chatered Indonesia, Fauzi Ichsan, langkah memotong subsidi adalah cara terbaik mengawal import sekaligus mengembalikan keseimbangan akaun semasa negara dengan penduduk 250 juta orang itu. Fauzi yang juga penasihat ekonomi kepada Presiden Joko Widodo atau Jokowi dalam temu bual eksklusif bersama Astro Awani berkata, pengurangan defisit akaun semasa perlu dilakukan segera sebelum Rizab Persekutuan Amerika Syarikat menaikkan kadar faedah pada separuh kedua 2015.
The only way to reduce the current account deficit, which is important before the US Central Bank starts raising interest rate, is to cut imports by hiking fuel prices. This is something that President SBY was reluctant to do this year, and President Jokowi will have to do for several reasons. One, President Jokowi is committed not to revise the state finance law which caps fiscal deficit at 3% of GDP. And at the moment, fiscal deficit, the government's budget deficit is about 2.5% of GDP. Two, the state oil company Pertamina has said that by December, the subsidized fuel quota of 46 million kiloliters will be breached. And if that happens, the government can no longer legally sell subsidized fuel. Okay? And of course, and thirdly, as I said before, Indonesia needs to reduce its current account deficit before the US starts raising interest rate in the second half of 2015, which would make it difficult for countries like Indonesia, Brazil, India, Turkey that have large current account deficits to finance those deficits. Now,
beliau pada masa sama berkata polisi bersifat nasionalistik seperti cadangan pengurangan pemilikan asing dalam sektor tertentu mungkin akan wujud. Namun Jokowi melihat perkara itu dari sudut berbeza dalam usaha mengimbangi pertumbuhan ekonomi dan kepentingan nasional.
There is the prospect of another draft law, another draft banking law that would have a similar nationalist tone. However, the way President Jokowi sees it is pretty simple. Yes, he is willing to listen to nationalist pressures, voices to limit foreign investment in the banking sector. However, his pledge, his commitment to the voters is to assure that economic growth accelerates to 7% a year, which means that bank credit growth will have to exceed 20% a year, which means that every 5 years, the tier 1 capital of the banking system will need to be doubled. Now, if local capital were not adequate to finance the recapitalization of the banking system, then Indonesia will have to be open to foreign capital, to foreign investment. Very practical.
Draft perubahan Undang-Undang Sistem Perbankan dan Peladangan sebelum ini dibahas Parlimen Indonesia sebelum Jokowi menjawat jawatan Presiden. Namun, draft itu kemudian dibatalkan. Ia mencetuskan panik di kalangan pelabur kerana ini bertujuan mengurangkan pegangan pelabur asing dalam sektor tersebut kepada hanya 40%.